Really nice. Okay, to start about it, I have almost 10 years of experience as a IT, and for the last 6 years, I've been working as an IT manager. So for ServiceNow, I've been using for 3 years, where I have did the deployment for certain company. I have created, catalogs for catalogs or request catalogs, uh, and I did a few deployment. So I've been using for day to day for incident, problems, request, change. But what I really need is to learn Ham and Sam and to become expert on that. Is that okay for you? Is it clear? Did you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Uh,
That's what that's about me. Yeah.
yeah, Bala, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so so my name is Balakumar. I have a 10 plus years experience in this IT industry. I'm the certified implementation specialist on this ServiceNow Ampro and Sampro. And then, yeah, this is about me.
Oh, sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Ganesh, can I go ahead? Uh, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Ganesh, are you with us? Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, Eunice. So in this training, okay, we're gonna give you training for ServiceNow, Ampro, and Sampro. What is the difference between ServiceNow standard version and ServiceNow Pro version? Okay, and and then you will understand what are the capabilities that ServiceNow is offering for ServiceNow Pro version. At end of the session, you will understand how you can implement the ServiceNow Ampro and Sampro on the customer environment. Say, for example, if customer is migrating from example Remedy tool to ServiceNow, you can tell what are the best practices that we can follow and what are the strategies that we need to follow and how we can implement the ServiceNow Ampro on the customer environment. So these things you will understand on this course. Um,
Oh,
so uh, okay, let me share my screen. So, so hope you got this topics from our team. Okay. So I'm gonna give you training from these topics. So before I start these topics, I will give you some overview of what is hardware asset management, why companies are showing focusing on hardware asset management, and why they are investing a lot of cost on hardware assets. So after that, and what are the, I mean, say for example, without tool, how you can manage the hardware asset management. First, I will give you some overview of that, and then we'll move on to ServiceNow standard version. So I will explain you what are the modules that ServiceNow is offering in ServiceNow standard version, and then we'll move on to Ampro version. And then finally, as I said, I will give you some uh, exercise that will help you to have a familiar with ServiceNow. Okay. Yeah. So now we are on this hardware asset management. So I'm gonna take one demo from this topic. Okay. So here I will tell you this normalization. What is normalization? Okay. So if you see this normalization, okay, ServiceNow is having one database called content service library. Okay. So in that content service library, we can see all the hardware models. Okay. Like if Dell is launching any new model, like HP is launching any new model, that will be stored in that content service library. That content service library weekly once, okay, that newly updated details will be updated on the ServiceNow table. Okay, now I'll take you to the instance. I'll tell you how it is working in ServiceNow. Okay, So this is a ServiceNow instance. Okay. So in this instance, first we need to enable the content service library feature. Okay. Then only we can normalize the hardware models. Okay. So this is that module. First we need to opt in this module. Then only whenever you are creating any hardware models in this service now, okay, immediately that model will be compared to content service library. Okay, and then it will normalize that hardware model. Okay, say for example, if you have created the models with incorrect model number or incorrect product name, example, I'll take you to this hardware model, then you will understand. So this is that hardware model module. Okay. So here, if you see, here I'm going to create one hardware model. So, so this instance, we have activated this ServiceNow AmPro. Okay. So this instance has ServiceNow AmPro version. So here, now I'm going to create one model record in ServiceNow. Okay. So first I'm selecting model. I'm going to create one model, one laptop model. Okay. So I'm going to give you model category as a computer. Okay. And then in model number, I'm going to create a Dell 5570 model. Okay. It's a precision one. So in the name, I'm just giving precision only. Okay. And I'm giving manufacturer as Dell. If I give save, immediately that model as compared to content service library. Okay. If you go to this normalization section, you can see the difference. Okay. So initially we gave a product name as a precision only. I mean, so now it got changed to Latitude 5000 laptop. Okay. And then if you see, this model got normalized. Okay. So basically, how it will work now, it will check the first it will once you updated this model number, it will check in that content service library whether this model number is available or not. If that model number is available, then it will check the product, I mean that product name. Okay. And then if everything available, it will normalize that model. Okay. Suppose if you are working in I mean manufacturer company, there you will have some hardwares. Okay. So if you don't that is manufactured by your company only. If you don't want to compare that model to ServiceNow, if you don't want to share that details to ServiceNow, okay, then you can select this exclude from content service. So if you are checking this, it will not be compared to content service library as it is your own product. Okay. Like that, many modules we have in ServiceNow AmPro. So we can use that. So what is the benefits of this content service library? Okay. So, I mean, in the ServiceNow standard version, what you will do, you will create multiple model number. Okay. I mean, multiple models. Example, this is one of the model. I'm going to create another model. So, so if I'm giving save here, if I'm updating latitude, then this model will not be normalized. It will say match not found. Okay. So if you are seeing match not found, then you will come to know our team has created incorrect model record in ServiceNow. So you will work on that and you will normalize this model. How you will normalize? Okay, then you need to first you will check the model number. any incorrect details that we updated in the model number field. Okay, so always in the model number field, okay, we need to mention that number only. We should not mention any example. um, Example, I can say, if you are creating model record for latitude 7000 series, okay, you have a model number called 7480. In this field, you need to always mention the model number only. Okay, in the name you can mention, but make sure that name should match that serious name. At least it should match. Okay, likewise, you need to select the correct manufacturer. So then only this model will be completely normalized. Okay, sometimes what will happen in service now, okay, even though if you are updating the correct model number and correct product name and correct manufacturer, sometimes it will not normalize. Okay, that time you need to manually normalize the model record. There is some bug in service now, that's the reason it is normalizing the that model record. Okay, so do you have any doubts on this, Eunice?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, I am with you. Yeah, it's clear.
Clear, right? Okay, so this is one of the out of the box feature in ServiceNow AMPro. Okay, now I'll take you to the uh, software asset management. Okay, so in the software asset management, okay, so yeah, so first we will give you what is from the scratch. Okay, what is software asset management, and what are the license metrics are there, what are the license types are there. Okay, and then we'll move on to ServiceNow standard version. In the ServiceNow standard version, what are the SAM operations that you can do, and then once we completed, then we'll move on to ServiceNow Pro version. Okay, so first we will explain what are the capabilities that ServiceNow is offering for SAM Pro version. Already they have mentioned, and then we will explain you what is that module in detail. Okay, and then we'll give you some exercise like. If you see software asset management, we'll give you some exercise like we'll ask you to create some custom software product in instance, and then we'll ask you to do some reconciliation and bring that that potential cost saving, that and all will give you some exercise. And then we will tell you at the end, we will tell you what are the implementation strategies that you need to follow and what are the best practice. And so before implementing the service now, what are the data that you need to collect from customer, and what are the reconciliation that you have to do once you got the data from client. So these things will explain you in detail in this ServiceNow sample. Okay, so now I'll take you to instance. I will give you one of the uh, uh, topic. Okay. Mm, yeah. So the topic name is reclamation rules. Okay. First, I will tell you what is reclamation rules. Okay. So in manual, what you will do. Okay. So once you allocated the license to end user, okay, you need to monitor the license, whether that user is effectively using that license or not. Okay, some companies, I mean some users, what they will do, they want that license, but they won't use that license that much, like monthly they will use once only. Okay, so if that is the case, who is using that license, they can who is using that license effectively, they can have that license. Okay, to track that, license usage. Okay, your ServiceNow is offering one of the module called reclamation rules. Okay, so there you need to configure the usage, like how they are, like example, I'll take you to this reclamation, then you will understand in depth. So this is the reclamation module. So here I'm going to create one reclamation rules. Okay, so first is I'm going to create a reclamation for Adobe. Okay, so it's an installed software, and then we have a reclamation type. So we have a two types of reclamation types. One is a total usage time. Another one is a lost usage rate. Okay. Total usage time means, okay, so if you come here, this aggregate usage by, okay, so last month, if the user is using this license like a 1 hour only, okay, 1 hour only, if you want to reclaim that, okay, like if you want to reclaim that license because that user is not using the license effectively. So likewise, you can create some reclamation rules in this module, okay, and then last used date, okay, last used date. If you see that last check-in status of that software 1 month ago, okay, then you can reclaim that license. Okay, if you are configuring like this, then it will pull that user details. This user is last month only this user used this, I mean 1 month ago this user used this license, okay, so that we can reclaim. So likewise, we can configure the reclamation types, okay, and then create reclamation candidate. Reclamation candidate means, okay, example, okay, we have configured this reclamation rules, okay, and so after that in backend, as you worked on ServiceNow, you know schedule job, right, Eunice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that schedule job will run. Okay. After that, it will pull the removal candidate means after we configure this reclamation rules. Okay. If it identified that using that schedule job, okay, then it will create one removal candidates in one of the table. I'll Once we complete this, then I'll show you what is removal candidates. Okay, and then include no activity, like if user is inactive user, if they are having any license, okay, you can if you check this, it will not look for inactive user, it will look for only the active users. Okay, and then assignment group means when you are creating this reclamation rule, okay, it will create one removal candidate request. Okay, so which team that request should own? Okay, so here we need to mention that team. So here by default it is showing software managers only. Okay, so and then notify users means, okay, so when you are assigning the software to end user, okay, so this notify user, okay, it will trigger an email to that end user that this software has reclamation rules. If you are not using the license more than a month or more than a, so your license will be reclaimed. Like that, it will trigger some notification. Okay, and then if you have some condition, okay, if you want to apply this condition for this particular department, like example HR department or finance department, if they are not using the license, so you can apply that condition. So it will check only that department users who's having this product. Okay, and then yeah, and then license product. Okay, like if you want to I mean, if user is having multiple products, okay, you can apply that. Okay, like it will be applicable for these two products only. Like that, you can give number of subscribed products. Okay, then removal candidate. Okay, so do you have any doubts on this, Eunice?
No, it's clear. Just I have a question.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's the right time. So just I would like to know if we
Hmm.
can create a automatic report to the HR, for example, for this reclamation, saying, this application, I can't really use it. So how can we set up a kind of report that we can send it to the
Uh,
HR? Yeah,
ye-
yes.
yeah, we can do that. We have a separate table for that. I will tell you. Um,
Yeah, you don't have to show me right now, but yeah, we can talk on
Yeah, yeah.
that later. Yeah, so yeah,
Sure, sure. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, next table is removal candidates. As I said, once that scheduled job ran, okay, then here in this table, it will create the removal candidates. Okay. So we can create manually also. Okay. So suppose if you have, I mean, to use this reclamation rules, you need to integrate all the publishers into ServiceNow. Then only this reclamation rules will work. Okay, when I'm taking that batch class, I will tell you, I mean, in detail. Okay, so in this uh, removal candidates, okay, suppose it if that removal reclamation rules identify the any one user, okay, then here automatically this form will be filled and it will create the request. Okay, so first it will this request will be assigned to software asset management, as we are selecting here as a software manager. Okay, and then it has some workflow. Okay, so first if you want to reclaim that license, okay, first one email will be triggered to user. Okay, so that email will ask that user whether you want this license or not. Okay, if user is saying yes, I want the license, then it will go to manager approval. Okay, so once that, suppose if that manager rejected that uh, uh, this software, okay, then what will happen, it will go to this service desk team or software manager, I mean software asset team, to reclaim that license. Okay, like we need to uninstall that software from that username, right? So that so this request will go to that software asset team queue. And then suppose if user I mean that manager selected yes, okay, then it will go to then it will directly go to this closed stage. Okay, so because no need to reclaim that license, because as manager has approved that request. And then suppose if user said I don't want this license, then directly it will go to service desk team to service desk team or software asset team to uninstall that software from username. So likewise, many automated features available in ServiceNow, there we can do our operations smoothly. Do you have any doubts, Eunice?
no, it's clear. It's clear. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
clear.
yeah.
One more thing that we can cover on this, training, for hardware and software. Can we check also integration third part for the procurement, HR, how to create a request that will flow up the
Uh,
workflow, yeah, for the integration HR process, where you
yeah,
can request a laptop and then, if it's
mm,
approved, the help desk will prepare it. And then,
yeah, here integration won't come, but
mm,
I will teach you how to, I mean, this procurement process and all, how it is working for software and hardware. And then
mhm.
how to create the procurement request. That and all will be covered in this training. So, but we will guide you. What are the, say, for example, if you're going to any organization, okay, if they're having ServiceNow SAMPRO, then what are the tools that you have to integrate? Okay, so if you are managing both hardware asset management and software asset management, for hardware asset management you need to integrate this SCM, JAMF, Turnium, because this will help you to do the I mean that asset harvesting process for hardware asset management. So likewise, for software you need to integrate this Microsoft administrator portal, because that administrator portal will give you the license usage information. Okay, there you can monitor. Okay, because if you are doing manually, you need to pull the report from Microsoft portal and you need to see who is I mean using license not effectively. So then
Mhm.
you will create the removal candidates. Okay, if you integrate the Microsoft portal into ServiceNow, okay, you no need to do that manual work. Okay, so when you configure the reclamation rules, automatically it will create the removal candidates. So using the trimmer candidates, you can do the license harvesting, whether that user want the license or not.
Good. That's clear. Yeah. Thank you, Bala.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Ganesh,
Yeah,
over to
good.
you.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ganesh.
So, Yanesh, any questions from your end?
No, it's clear. I think it's very clear. What we can do is that, you can go for this integration. Also, the other thing, Bala, it's about, how to create a dashboard that you can see everything, that would be really nice. If you can cover that as well. Bala, are you with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also we will cover for the dashboard, that the tag dashboard, the best practice that we can. Do you think that we can something that we can do it? So yeah, it's okay for me, Ganesh. I think. Thank you, Bala, for your demo, Claire, and hopefully that we can proceed and schedule the thing.
Okay. So, like Eunice, like one more thing. Tomorrow, Mr. Bala is not available. He's going out of session. From Tuesday, you can start that training, like classes. And the timings, so is available like till 11 a.m. IST. That means like till 8:30 a.m. for you in the morning. And is available in the evening 8 p.m. That means like 5:30 p.m. your time. From 8 p.m. to like 9 or 8 to 10 maximum.
Okay.
Is available. So you can confirm me. You can check and confirm me like your slots. So currently we can plan. So anyways, we are going for one more, right? HRSD. So we will see like other person availability. Then currently we can block the timings.
All right then. So for me, I'm available. It's okay for me. Let's say, but yeah. So which means, what do you expect? So do we need 1 hour or 2 hour or 3 hours training, Bala, on your side? How many hours we can schedule?
Yeah, maximum it will go 1 hour, 20 to 30 minutes. Maximum 1.5 hour, Eunice.
Okay. Do you think we can cover all these points in 1 hour?
No. It will go to multiple classes. Like in one classes, I'll try to complete maximum 2 or 3 topics, and then I will give you some exercise to you, and then we'll move on to another topic.
All right then. Good. Okay.
Yeah, going
That's
forward,
good.
you'll get to know how we are planning and everything.
All right then. Good. Thank you very much, Bala and Ganesh. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
So, any more questions?
No, I think it's clear. So on time of the timing, we can confirm it later, right? With the other one.
Yes.
And then we
So
can see
what?
the best practice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what
That's good.
I'll also do is like let's create WhatsApp group. I'll create a WhatsApp group for three of us. So through WhatsApp group we'll communicate.
All right, then that would be nice. Yeah. Brilliant.
So that it'll be easy for you to even because I'm looking for better communication. I don't want you to like again like if you have any questions then waiting for some time and asking him like next session. So I don't want to do for this. Like let's create a WhatsApp group. So the WhatsApp group will communicate. Okay.
All right, then. Brilliant. Good.
Sure,
Good.
Bala. Thank you, Bala. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Thank you, both of you.
We'll start from like Tuesday. I'll let you know the timings by today and maximum by tomorrow.
All right then. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, both of you.
Bye bye now.